So today we're going to be talking about the different types of org charts. At the highest of level, org chart is basically the definition of how the different people in a company, what functions do they support, who they roll up into, and where the balance of power really lies, right? So if you think of a massive organization, say think of something like an SAP, hundreds of acquisitions made over the last 30 years, massive companies, 30,000 plus employees set up all over the world. As a salesperson, it can be quite a challenge to really understand who fits in where and how to sell to the right teams. And that's exactly where an org chart comes in, which gives you this insight. Okay, these are the right people. If I want to sell to, let's assume SAP Concur, this is specifically the authority or the chain of power, chain of command, and the folks I should be reaching out to. If you want to think of specifically the different types of organizational charts, right, at the most basic level, and we see this quite a bit with modern organizations, it is a flat organizational structure. So if you think of a company like Zappos, they're very popular for having espousing things like holacracy, which is there's no manager level layers. Everybody kind of does their work themselves, right? And it's a very autonomous culture where everybody has kind of a say in the decision making, right? We see this still quite a little bit less than the other ones, right? The other one is, and this is the one you'll see most commonly, this is a matrix organization with the CEO at the top, the CRO is the different divisional heads, the CHRO sitting on top of HR, the CFO is sitting on top of all the finance functions and operating that way. And then when you get to really large scale, you'll see, especially in conglomerates, you'll also see like divisional breakdowns where they might not just have a CEO, they might have CEOs for different divisions, and essentially a similar org structure, a matrix organization within each of those CEOs. And that at a very high level is what org charts are, how you can use them, and how you can use them to sell better.